Our special edition coverage here on Mountaineer Game Day continues. Spring is a beautiful time of year here in Appalachia. Everything is new again. And this spring, a new Mountaineer mascot dons the buckskins and assumes the mantle as one of West Virginia University's most important ambassadors. Sydney Carriel introduces us to Fayette County native Cade Kincaid, the 71st Mountaineer mascot.
When you think of Fayetteville, West Virginia, you may think of whitewater rafting, maybe Bridge Day.
Ladies and gentlemen, for 2025-2026 Mountaineer mascot is Cade Kincaid from Fayetteville, West Virginia.
But to 71st Mountaineer mascot Cade Kincaid, he thinks of something different when he thinks of his hometown.
I grew up in Fayetteville, which is a nicer area, one of the coolest small towns in America, but I transitioned over to Midland Trail High School. Shout out, it's a small school. But it really means a lot knowing that I learned what it means to say I love you to your friends there at Trail. It was a really beautiful community, and I love that. And that's the West Virginia way, and I think Southern West Virginia, there's hospitality, and then there's Southern West Virginia hospitality. It's a different thing, and saying I love you to your best friends every once in a while is a really good thing.
That love comes thick and thin. Fayette County has not been immune to hardships that have affected Southern West Virginia. But as Cade puts it, those tough days are a big reason why he's so passionate about his hometown.
They grazed me in a way that made me love this state and realize take care of your neighbors, take care of your friends, and seeing that was when we went through the derecho, when we went through the floods, we went through everything in Fayetteville. We have a lot of kids that have died in car accidents, and it's crazy to see how a community pulls together, and I think that's what the world needs is some of that Southern West Virginia, and it's just seeing how we respond to things is how everybody should, and I'd love to see that out of the world.
Cade's loyalty fuels his excitement and his drive to share the true personality of the Mountain State.
West Virginia is a beautiful state. It's the most underrated state. We are looked over. People aren't curious anymore. They don't want to come here and see what's beautiful. I want to spark that curiosity in somebody, and I think what Mountaineers do best is we find those obstacles, we climb over them. It's trust the climb, was a saying.
And as Cade explains, those obstacles expand past the gridiron or the arena or even the diamond. It's the adversity that hits closer to home that leads the community to come together.
It expands past sports teams because we see a lot of difficult challenges with opioids, things like that. We have those challenges, and us as Mountaineers, we do everything we can until we don't have it, and then some more, just to make sure we get past those obstacles to become a better state and really support everybody around us. And that's what it is. It's unselfishness. It really is.
The junior accounting major is another one of a long line of Kincaids to get their education in Morgantown. And after being named the next to receive the rifle, he knew exactly who he was going to celebrate with.
I know where they are, 221, fourth row up on the left. I'm running straight to them. My parents are alumni here. They instilled the love for the university. My sister's in med school here. I talked on it last year. My dad loves the school so much. When we beat Pitt, when they were in school, he proposed to her because he loves the school. He loves the sports. He loves the school and the state so much.
The root of Cade's passion stems from the people closest to him and who raised him, making this honor even more special.
And it means the world to me to be able to represent it with. I'm a junior. If you don't, that's something you don't know about me. I'm John Mark Kincaid II. I couldn't be more proud to have a name because he's the best father, best man in this state, and it's really cool to continue that legacy.
His family connections even reached to the Mountaineer Cade is taking over for, Richwood's own Braden Atkins.
It's awesome. There's nothing but respect for Braden. My mom's from Richwood, so grew up with Braden's mom. Have a lot of respect for him. He did an awesome job. He's been fun to watch on social media, and it means the world for me to take over.
As he prepares to take over for a longtime family friend and represent his town, his state, and his university, if you haven't gotten the gist already, there's just one thing Cade wants to make sure everyone knows.
Yeah, I'm about to cry because I love this state so much. That's all you got to know, man. I'm shaking. I love this state. That's all you got to know. I will bring the most love to this state and this university that I can. It's what I'm here to do.
Bring love and remind everyone that there's so much more to Southern West Virginia than a beautiful site and a bridge.
That's Sydney Carriel reporting. And now we've arrived at halftime here on the Mountaineer Game Day Spring Football Special. But we've still got a lot to get to here on the program. In just a bit, we'll break down West Virginia's 2025 regular season schedule and share an update on season tickets. But coming up next, two legendary Mountaineers are back in Morgantown, helping this coaching staff rebuild and shape the program. We'll say hello to coaches Pat White and Noel Devine when the Mountaineer Game Day Spring Football Special rolls on.